I'm going to walk you through this brand new HOPEX 360 portal. Compared to the last version, we have enormously extended the functional scope. And I first start with the strategic planning menu we added that give you access to the definition of the enterprise you can define in the IT business portfolio management solution. So we can find there everything regarding the business motivation model, especially the strategic diagram, where you can display the different transformation stages you will go through during the transformation, the goals, the objectives, the tactic, the strategy, the vision, the mission, basically everything you need to express your strategy. A focus can be done on a given stage where you will find a summary of all the goals, the objectives, and the projects needed to fulfill your strategy. And at the end, the strategic roadmap is accessible with the different stages and all the projects required. The full definition of the project is also available. So, for instance, I can see there what will be the impact of this project by creating new application or new IT services. The second part is the business processes list. The full processes catalog is now accessible from this tree, and clicking on an object, I have access to the property page where the characteristic and the diagram is available. And now from this map, we can navigate through all the layers described in BPA in order to reach out the right process we want to work on. And in my example, I can go to an organizational process diagram with all the objects we modeled as a process modeler in BPA. Business processes and org processes are now available in HOPEX 360. We enhance the property page of an application. So you will still find this graph that allow you to see the surrounding element of an application. But we added especially all the diagram available in IT Architecture V2. For instance, the scenario of application flows diagram is now accessible. The application structure diagram also with the component and the exchange contracts between the components and the technical architecture diagram as well. That means now all the diagrams from IT Architecture V1 and IT Architecture V2 are now available in HOPEX 360. All the other characteristics are still there, the business capabilities, the processes, the projects, the interfaces. So now in HOPEX 360, we have the full description of an application with all the diagrams available. I will finish with the CIO dashboard, especially in the rationalization section, where we made accessible the box-in-box diagram that's describing a business capability map. And in my example, we can walk over the time to see what will be the evolution of the life cycle of the application supporting your capabilities. You can still switch to the table mode, but now basically the new box-in-box report is available.